Prenuptial agreements, good thing or a bad thing?
Well, depends how you're measuring it. Is it romantic? No.
No.
Does it make the other person feel extra loved?
No.
Would your lawyer recommend that you have one? Yes. So I think we all know the answers to those questions. But, you know, it's funny. People call me all the time and said, I need to come in to get what we call them a marriage contract.
Yes.
And it's always, I always say, you may not need one. You need to come in, we need to look at your situation to determine whether you really even need one.
Yeah.
You know, to use someone like Paul McCartney, if we were to bring him to Ontario and apply Ontario family law, property law, the answer would be, what you share with your ex when you split is not the total value of your net worth. It's only the increase from the date of marriage to the date of separation with some minor modifications.
Right.
So if he was worth $1 billion when they got married, and then 5 years later he's worth $1 billion plus $1 million,
yeah.
He's not sharing $1 billion and $1 million. He's sharing $1 million, which would mean $500,000 is payable to his ex.
Right.
So it's not always the case that you actually need a prenup or a marriage contract. In fact, we have many cases where what the person was worth at the time of separation was actually less than what they were worth when they got married. And the way you get it less is because maybe you've had some investments go sour, maybe your property value went down. You know, certainly if you separated the day after the stock market crashed, it's going to have a significant impact on whether you have to pay out money or not.
Is it a good idea? Is it becoming more acceptable in today's marriages, a prenuptial agreement?
It is. People are not as stigmatized by the notion, particularly since we live in a society right now where people are getting married more often, later in life, and with greater assets. Unlike maybe generations before us when they may have gotten married in their early 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now people are getting married into their late 30s or 40s or 50s or 60s even.
Right.
Well, what's so wrong with saying to someone, look, you know what, I'm 50 years old, I have all these assets, I might even have children from another relationship, I don't want us to have this problem, I'm going to do a prenup.